Hi all, me, Carl, Scree, whatever you want to call me here. This is something I've not done in a long time. Initially, this is why I made my channel. It was going to be for vlog entries and the occasional gameplay. I didn't really expect my channel to grow at all to where it is today. It's kind of scary and crazy and weird and somewhat surprising. Just amazing how many people actually listen and watch my things. So today I'm just talking about personal things really. At the moment I'm currently very ill, as some of you may know. I suffer from chronic illness and osteoporosis. Fibromyalgia, if you don't know what that is basically a nervous system disorder where my stupid brain decides that I'm constantly in pain when I'm not. It sort of, registers things. So like, if I move my arm like this, for instance, it's going to register in my shoulder right now that from that movement, it's pain. It's not just movement, it's actual pain. So whenever I do anything, it causes a lot of pain. I also have chronic fatigue syndrome, which is where I'm basically tired all the time. Even if I slept, a good night's sleep or something like that, I'd still need, about enough caffeine to jumpstart a planet to get myself back to, where I am today. I have to wear, see it on the camera. Ooh, there we go. I have to wear this patch, which is a patch that releases morphine into my bloodstream slowly over the week, and it sort of runs out over weekends. That's why I'm sort of a bit content's a little bit less recently, just because I've changed to a different medication. And then on top of that, I've got about 7 or 8 different painkillers that I take every day to basically allow me to do stuff. And when I'm working, I have to take even more painkillers than that, just to manage to get through a 5-hour shift, which is just ridiculous. I'm not that old, I'm only 33, but it's I've got the body of a sort of 80-year-old, so it makes it very hard. And I've been on sickness allowance for a while now, because I ruptured my C5, I think it is, or C5, yeah, vertebra, when I was bending over and picking up a piece of paper out of a printer at work, and it completely bugged me. Sorry, I just need some water there. It completely buggered me up, and it's basically caused me to get much worse than I was before. I previously I actually did my lower vertebra when I was at work picking up a pair of titanium glasses, the lightest pair of glasses in the world, and I managed to ruin my back from that. I also burst a disc long ago, back in about 08, 09, when I was working at a different company, and that wasn't too bad. I was still able to carry on with that one, just taking a lot of painkillers, because I wasn't on as many painkillers back then. But nowadays, because I've got worse physically, it's just got to a point where I'm actually having to look at applying for the disability pension through the government, and I'm just incredibly scared to do it. It's really weird. I see it every time I see the form. I just can't pick it up. I can't look at it, and it's the stupidest thing, I know. It's ridiculous, and this is why I'm talking about it. Try and force myself to do it. It's just a form like this from the government, and I just need to fill it out and send it in, and that's literally it. And then there's a few hoops you have to jump for, of course, to prove that you're actually sick and all that kind of stuff. But it's just admitting that I am disabled, I think, is the hardest part for me. And it's stupid, I know. It's one of those stupid things where you literally can't do something because you're so afraid, because you don't want to be classed as disabled. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be disabled. and that's my thing. For a long time I had to use a walking stick to be able to walk, and that was just a nightmare because everybody could see my disability and it was obvious that I was disabled. And it's a really just it's a stupid thing. I get the same thing with glasses. Whenever I get a patient that needs a new pair of glasses, I sell glasses, basically, that's my job. But whenever I get a patient that's first time wearing glasses, they'll try a pair on and then go, oh god, I've got to actually wear glasses, and it terrifies them. And I'm exactly the same, just with this disability pension, and I'm terrified of doing it because I don't want to be disabled. Even though I am, I know that I'm disabled. Like, you know, I know that my body is not performing at optimal performance, you know, and I know I can't do what I used to be able to do. I can't, you know, I used to be able to run, jog a 2 mile distance without any without any issue. And this was about, you know, 10 or so years ago. And now I struggle to jog at all. I can walk. I can manage to walk still a bit, but you know, I still need to have a walking stick in my bag just in case my knees go out or my hip goes out or something silly like that. And it's the stupidest thing for you know, just for me, you know, because I see people who are fellow disabled people, fellow spoonies, as we call them. This is a thing called a spoon theory, where you have 10 spoons a day to do it for your energy. So a normal person will use 1 spoon to, you know, make breakfast, get everything ready and go to work, whereas I'll use 1 spoon to get out of bed, another spoon to make a coffee, another spoon to make breakfast, and then by the end of like just getting ready for work, I'm out of these spoons and I'm pretty much unable to go to work. And it's a very frustrating thing to have, and it's a very frustrating place to be as well. Yeah, and I just that admittance of finally actually accepting it is the thing that I'm struggling with at the moment, because I don't want to accept it. And it sounds stupid, I know, it just sounds absolutely ridiculous, but it's accepting the fact that I am disabled and I am not going to be able to do this stuff, and I've got to actually realise that my body is unable to do the stuff and just be accepting of it, I guess, is the hard thing for me. And that's it. It's just, you know, like actually accepting that I am there now is just so scary for me and terrifying. And I just want to thank everybody for watching this. Obviously, if you did watch this, thank you so much, but also for subscribing to my channel and actually watching my videos and content. It takes a lot of effort for me to make one, but I love doing it. And the thing about it is, it's something that I can do without using too much of my energy. You know, my brain still works, but obviously a little bit slower sometimes because of all the different painkillers. Everything's a bit hazy. You know, it does affect my cognitive abilities, obviously, but not a huge amount, but it does still affect them. So concentration is quite hard, you know. But doing things on YouTube and doing content and actually making people enjoy my content and having people having a laugh and enjoying it is such a bonus for me, because it just feels like I'm actually contributing to something in the world. And just a real big thank you for this. I know it's April 1st, and you know, really I should be doing a joke video, but I want to do the opposite. I want to do an actual personal video and thank everybody for watching my content, everybody for subscribing to me, and everybody for enjoying my content as well, and being critical of my content as well. I love the fact that people will actually be critical on the comments and actually let me know when something is wrong. Angelo Barker, you know, you are the one. You are my bane, but I love you for it. Just with the Italian vehicles, because you know, I don't know a huge amount about Italian vehicles and Japanese vehicles. They are something that really are not my speciality. You know, obviously the British, the German, French, American vehicles I'm quite good on, but other nations I do struggle a bit on, and some areas I struggle on. For instance, other nations' naval I'm really not very good at, but I have to, I read through things, I read the history of them, and I learn as I'm going along. And just doing this has been a really, well, it's been a pleasure basically, and I want to just thank everybody for allowing me to do this and keep doing it and just watching it, because it's something that keeps me going, as strange as it sounds. And I don't want that to sound like if I didn't have this I would just probably off myself. No, that's not the case at all, but it's just that sort of thing of, it gives me a little bit extra to enjoy, and something in the world and in my day-to-day life that I can actually do, that I do enjoy, that does bring me some joy and makes everything worth doing. And basically I'm just doing this to make myself actually do the disabled stuff, because my next vlog entry will be obviously talking about that, and this means I actually have to do it because I've announced it on my channel. I've announced that I'm actually doing it, so I have to actually do this now. I can't not do it because this is here, so this is going to push me to actually doing those forms and actually starting off the process. So thank you all for watching, thank you all for listening to me just ramble on and just have a little vlog entry, because as I said long ago, this is what my channel was for, and occasionally I do the odd vlog, but it's been a long time since I've done one. Lucky enough, I'm in a great house, I've got some great housemates, I'm in a place that's good for me, and I have fun, at work still. I do enjoy myself, and just having the odd bit of coloured hair and just crazy stuff like that is just, that's who I am. I'm sort of just a little bit weird, which is just me, it's just I love to do things differently. And also the eyebrow obviously is something that most people notice. It's not a fashion statement. I just basically lost all my hair about, it would have been about five years ago actually. All my hair fell out from stress and from mass amounts of pain medication, and then this is when I did my lower disc, and I actually lost hair on my eyebrow. I almost lost my whole eyebrow, and it's pretty much grown back apart from that point, and that point never grows back, so it's just a weird little thing, and it's a really frustrating thing as well. So yeah, a bit odd. And obviously I'm rocking the pedo moustache as well at the moment, which is just fantastic. Just gotta rock that terrible moustache. Hopefully it will actually grow into a proper moustache, and then I can do the full Nigel Mansell, which will be great. But yeah, just thank you all for that, and I'm gonna stop now because I'm just rambling on. But thanks for the support, thanks for watching, and yeah, thank you for being there, and thank you all for everything, really. It's a pleasure, and I will continue doing what I do as I go on. So yeah, alright, until next time, this is me, Carl, aka Screezilla. Actually, one last thing, I also do the commentary for Performance E streaming now as well, and some of the camera work, and that's a real part of something that I enjoy as well, because motorsport is a passion. I actually used to work in motorsport long ago. It was some time, and just pause the recording there so you'll just see a little jump, but I used to make things like this. How was this going to show up? So this is carbon fibre, obviously, and you can see Penske Cars Limited, and I used to work for Penske, and if you know your motorsport, you know Penske, one of the most successful single-seater open-wheel racing teams in the world. I think they're only second to Ferrari for most wins for an open-wheeled car. Obviously they race in oval racing, so IndyCar, kart back in the day when I was working for them, and we won 2 championships with Gilles de Ferran, which was just an amazing experience in my life. I sort of basically got everything done quickly and out of the way. But I used to actually make carbon fibre like this. This isn't actually one of my pieces, but this is a spare from the 2001 championship winning car. So sadly it wasn't on it, but it is part of the spare part unit, and basically it's just one of the side pods, just to let a bit of air through and things like that. So just little things like that. And I used to make bits and bobs for the cars, and obviously that was an amazing experience in my life. And motorsport is a passion. I used to race the odd bit. I did a hill climb practice day thing and was fast on that, which was amazing. I used to have a lovely Peugeot that was great, but it was too hard to drive in the end for me. I started suffering, just my body wasn't able to do it, and it was a bit tough on the back as well, very stiff suspension. So yeah, that was something that just, it's very cool, and I love motorsport, and the fact that iRacing is something that I can commentate on and watch and do the video work for is just something that feels amazing for me, because it's something that's very cool and something that's just really, really interesting for me to do. It keeps me involved in motorsport still, which I want to do, and I still, once I actually fix my bloody steering wheel, I will be back racing in it as well, which is something that I look forward to, because the racing is what I miss, that adrenaline, that sort of just fighting people and being fast and proving yourself. It's just for the self-worth, it's a good thing. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop here and stop babbling. So thank you so much for watching if you watched this, and I will catch you all next time with a proper video. But this vlog is obviously just one of my little vlog entries that I do now and again. It's been a while, but here it is. Alright, see you later all. Bye bye.